Every time I've knuckled down and dedicated myself to something which was extremely difficult, I got paid. Every time I thought this is easy, guaranteed. All the math adds up. No way this can go wrong. No work required. A little bit of money, a little bit of time, that's going to pay me. Never does. Isn't that interesting? It's like the universe. God will only give you money the hard way. Easy come, easy go. And crypto is the easiest come money, which is why you see all these people on the internet talking about how they lost it all. It's amazing how the human heart is infected with a permanent and never-ending greed. This built the modern world. No matter how many skyscrapers were built, someone wanted to build a bigger one. But we're now in a position where nobody is building anything. We are simply being as greedy as possible in a minus-sum game. When you work in McDonald's, you create a hamburger. When you work on a construction site, you create a building. If you're buying crypto coins, you are not creating anything. And the truth about life is that there is no easy way out. There is no shortcut home. The path I offer you will never be the easy path because I never walked it. I'm not sure it even exists. The only thing I can teach you is the long, hard work for a guaranteed result. If you're dedicating yourself, if you're strong, if your mind is sharp, if you're focused, you're going to get rich. Is it going to happen today? No. Tomorrow, probably not. Eventually, 100%. It is absolutely brutally arrogant for you to feel FOMO over money you don't deserve. Because if you had more of a brain, you'd sit and think, I don't deserve that money, so whatever. I'm going to get back to the hard work. Get back in the real world. I'm going to knuckle down. I'm going to make some money. My time's coming. A hope can destroy you. You're at the bottom of a well, and to save your manicure, you're praying someone's going to throw a rope down or a ladder because you don't want to scale the slimy walls and crawl out to salvation because of how difficult it's going to be. And you're sitting at the bottom thinking, I heard this rumor of this guy who has a ladder, and he randomly puts it down wells. So if I just sit around and wait, that is the wrong mentality. It will soon be nightfall. You will freeze. You don't have time. If the man with the ladder is coming, then you're good anyway. If the ladder comes down the well, when you're halfway up the wall, you're great, but you should begin to climb anyway. It is win-win. The only thing stopping you is the trap of believing you're doing something by praying for the ladder man and laziness. You're not working as hard as you think you are. If you're watching podcasts which are giving you hope that you've already done enough work, that's what you're doing. You're hoping someone is going to say to you that you've already done enough and it's all fine. Nothing is fine. You need to crawl out of that well with your fingernails. You need to scratch your face on hard stone. You need to get out of there like a man. Even if the ladder comes after you climbed out of the well, you bought yourself time. Now you're ahead of the game. Think of how much time you saved by crawling out before the ladder man got round to you. And the great thing about this mindset is most people don't have it. But if you bow down and you get rich, the rest will do it for you. Let them sit there and rage post and get mad and watch videos and do all that crap while you stack cash. And I guarantee you that's how you're going to win. After I decided Bitcoin was a thing, I've never watched a video on it again. I now have no interest in Bitcoin podcasts. I have no interest in Bitcoin predictions. I have no interest. I spend my time making money to buy Bitcoin or something else. What would we do if crypto went to zero? Because probably 70% of our wealth is in crypto. So if crypto went to zero, what would we do? And I said, well, that would be fantastic. That would be great because now all the easy money is gone. And now all the paying who get to run around in Lambos and show off and buy girls' handbags, all the easy hanafi is gone. We're back to the hard world. We're back to the real world of real business. What we're best at. We're perfectly prepared to do the hard work. There's no such thing as easy money. There's money you halal work for. I can show you where the gold mine is, and I can give you a pickaxe, but you have to dig. If you're not going to dig, don't go. Then you're wasting everyone's time. You're wasting my time for giving you a hard hat and a shovel. You're wasting the elevator operator's time. You're wasting the company's time because we could have hired somebody else who actually wants to dig. If you're not prepared to work, don't go down there. Stay at the top and never have a chance of finding gold. Believe that one day gold's going to just fall on your lap. You're going to find it by accident. By next year, I'll be rich. I don't have to work. It's just going to happen. Let's see, shall we? Or you can get rid of your childish, infantile dreams. Pick up a Pena Peña, prepare to do whatever it takes. Choice is yours. But it truthfully is go time. I'm not going to tell you an easy way to make money. I'm not going to tell you can just buy money and sit there and do nothing. I'm going to tell you how to crawl out. I'm going to say that you should do it the hard way. I've never done things the easy way. I've never been lucky. I've never caught a lick. I've been the guy who had to crawl out by the skin of his teeth every single time he ever escaped absolute decimation. I've been the guy who had it on the edge of annihilation, of his life falling apart, and he only pulled it off because he grit and bared pain and did whatever it took to win. I've never won easy. I've only ever did it the hard way. So, it's all I can teach you. If there's someone out there who you believe in who's promising you an easy way out, then go believe them. I don't know any easy way out. You're trapped in a forest surrounded by bramble, and I am outside of the forest, and I am screaming to you saying, I know a way out. The path is long. It is dangerous. You may hurt yourself. It's difficult, but I can guarantee you it leads out. And perhaps there's another voice saying, I know an easy path, and it just leads straight out, and it's easy. If you believe them, try. If there was an easy path out, why are so many people still stuck? If there's an easy way out of this mess, I can't give you easy answers. I only have the hard answers. And the hard answer is for you to knuckle down. Stop praying for an economic miracle. Stop praying for a miracle via digital currency. Get your Peña together and start working all day, every day, until you finally have enough for you to no longer have to be forced to live an experience you don't enjoy anymore. When we ask you at the end of 2025 what you've achieved, you should have a list which you can hold parallel to ours and not feel a deep sense of shame without feeling a deep sting of regret for how you have wasted your time. And we're going to talk again exactly a year from now to see what you've achieved. If you do not work, if you do not try, if you do not dedicate yourself, if you will not attempt new things, then you deserve to be poor and you will stay there. If you are prepared to try, if you are prepared to dedicate yourself, if you are open to new ideas, if you do want to learn, then the position you find yourself in, which is less than favorable financially, is guaranteed to be temporary. Work works. If you went to the gym and someone told you you're to be in perfect shape in 9.5 months, and the sun is going to hit you and you look amazing, and all that want you in 9 and are going to not under 1 or 2 months at 10:34 on a Tuesday morning, if you stick to this workout routine. But that's not how it works, is it? You go to the gym and you work your ass off, and you don't see any change at all for a long time. You have to believe in the training. Believe in the end it's all going to pay off. That's how the gym works. That's how money works. That's how everything works. Most of you are capable of doing it for the gym. You know that if you go long enough and train hard enough, you will get the result in the end, but you're not capable of doing it for the money. You sit and wonder, well, I've done a day's work now, and I wasn't paid today. I did a whole day's work, and I didn't get money today, so I'm going to quit. Work works. You have to believe in the work. You have to sit down, knuckle down, focus on the work, do the work, and it will do the work for the universe to pay you. The universe is the most fair force on the planet. Absolutely everything you deserve in this world is given to you. You deserve exactly what you've got. And if you want more, you have to work. You have to earn it. And it will be given to you. Believe in the work and stop being concerned about when it's going to come. Instead, be concerned about what work you can do today. It's never going to be smooth sailing. How could it possibly be? Life's never been that way. Often I am asked to motivate people. And what people are looking for when they want motivation is they're looking for a fire inside of them that makes them want to do hard things. They think this is hard, and I need to be pushed to do this to avoid eternal slavery, to make money, whatever it is. This is hard, and I need somebody to encourage me to do whatever it takes to get through it. It's amazing how God has linked difficulty and value. There is nothing in life which is valuable, which is not hard to obtain and hard to keep. That's why it is value in the first place. If gold was everywhere, nobody would care about gold. So when you see something as hard, you see something as valuable. And you have to train your mind to be excited by hard things. To feel self-motivated, not externally, you're self-motivated by the chance to prove to God you deserve this hard thing. And the most beautiful thing about difficult things is that it deters a large contingent of the populace, because most people are not ready for hard. When they see hard, they make excuses for why they don't want it anymore, which is extremely important, because you only want the things you want because other people can't have them. You want that car because other people can't buy it. The Egyptians built the pyramid because it was hard. Men wanted to be the first people to sail the 7 seas and risk their lives to cross Antarctica and risk freezing to death to be the first person to do it, so that everybody would say, wow, I bet that was hard. So people used to wake up and think of hard things they could possibly do. They'd wake up just like you are. You wake up, you have a bed, you have food, your life's fine. Some men are okay with that. Some men think, what is something hard I can do from here? When hard is put in front of you, you should say, finally, God, finally, you've given me something difficult. My life has been too easy for too long. I'm too capable to live such a meager existence and simply survive. Young people, a lot of men say to me, especially like, what's fun? And I'm saying, doing what you're supposed to do and fulfilling your duty and being proud of yourself is fun. That's the only fun you need. You don't need the fun of trying to chase all this garbage and this hedonism and this black hole. That doesn't lead anywhere. This teaching a whole society and teaching a large contingent of the youth that how they feel plays paramount over the world. If you feel sad, that's all that matters. Not well. I feel sad, but it doesn't matter because I'm doing the right thing. What matters is how you feel right now. And when you have a whole contingent of the youth obsessed with only being happy, I think this is one of the largest reasons they can sigh of them so easily into doing insanity. Because I believe as a man, chasing happiness is probably the most asinine thing you can do. It's the easiest way to lose as a man is to chase happiness. And really the only thing that's fun in life is work. The only thing that's fun is the thing that made you rich in the first place. Life is just, it's a game. We're living in a simulation, and if you want a high score, you have to choose the highest difficulty. When men say to me they're depressed with the capability to become anything you desire with God giving you a full and able body and mind, how do you have time to be depressed? There's so much that you need to do to be your best self, and you're competing against men like me.
Yeah.
And you're finding hours a day to be sad. No wonder you're to perpetually lose forever. My constant prayer is increase my capacity. Capacity for pressure, capacity for stress, capacity for anxiety. But if God thought enough of me to send me whom the Lord calls, He qualifies. And I came to tell every person in this room, you can do this. I know you're sweating, but you can do this. Or God wouldn't have put you in the situation if you can't do this. You can do this. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your hope. Don't give up on your promise. Don't give up on what God called you can do. You can do this. I never did it before. Yeah, but you can do this. I didn't study this in school.
Yeah, I get that. I don't have a degree in that.
Yeah, I get that. But you can do this. Whom He calls, He qualifies. You can do this. And if you don't know what you're doing, get somebody who doesn't partner with them. I love people of action. I worry of people who get in your face and tell you what all they're doing and actually doing nothing at all. In my life, results count. I'm impressed by results. Don't tell me what you went through. Tell me you got it done. And see when you walk with somebody who is a person of action and you walk with a do-it manner, that spirit will leak out on you. Oh, look at somebody and say, do it. Do it. Don't dream about it. Don't wish for it. Don't long for it. Don't cry about it. Get up and do it. Do it with all of your might and with all of your strength and with all of your patience. Somebody holler, do it. I know you've been through hell, and I know you had to go through high water. Didn't think you could swim through it. But I also know there's a reason that you went through everything you went through. After this, you're going to come into your promised land. You're going to see why you had to go through this to get what God is about to do in your life. He didn't take you through that wilderness for nothing. Something good is going to come out of this. I don't know who I'm preaching to, but whoever it is, you're getting ready to go to the next level. You're getting ready to go into a brand new dimension of thinking and living and breathing. And a whole lot of things had to change in your life. Some of you have been standing waiting on God to help you. You better go ahead. You've been praying about it, but it's time to do it. You've been waiting on a sign, but it's time to do it. You've been waiting on God to respond, but He already gave you the answer. Do it.